Hello and welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and this is a tarot reading for the energy of Taurus. So we have a dark moon right now and aka new moon, and it is in the star cluster Constellation of Aries. Now you might hear that it is in the sign of Taurus, and which it is. For tropical astrologists, it is in the sign of Taurus, but the sun-moon conjunction in our sky is actually literally in the constellation of Aries right now. So I'm going to be doing a reading for the lunar energy for the next lunar cycle, which is about 29 and some decimal point days. I think it's 0.35, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, so let me go ahead and transition here. There we go. I unfortunately have not solved my audio visual issues, so I only have one camera right now. So we'll be doing this for this reading, Taurus. I have the Peculiar Pathways deck, I have the Avisoma deck, and then I have Legendarium. So, and the reason why I have 3 decks is because I am posting an extended version of this reading on my Buy Me a Coffee website. And if you feel inclined to go deeper into the reading, you can visit me on that site and purchase the remaining reading. However, this may be enough for you and you might not have to buy it. But if you do want to, that will be a great support to me and my tarot practice. So, okay, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and draw our cards. We'll put Legendarium to the side and we can pull from Peculiar Pathways Tarot. I love this deck. Look at this edging. Beautiful green edging. And it shuffles like a dream. Okay, as usual, we all have all the zodiacal signs within ourselves. Some energies are just a little bit more accessible because of our birth chart than other energies. So I always say this reading is for anyone because we all have Taurus in our charts, okay? So just FYI, and in the extended version, we're also going to be talking about the solely lunar placement, which is something that Dr. Danny has introduced to us, and I think it's amazing. I love working with the moon. I love working with the moon cycle, and so the solely lunar cycle is exactly what it is. It's the sun's travel around the zodiac as it relates to the new moon. So for you, Taurus, your solely lunar new moon in Aries happens in your natal 2nd house. Now, just FYI, perhaps you're wondering why, like how it can be that you were not born under a Taurus sun. And it's because during the time of May 13th through June 19th, that is when the sun traverses through the constellation of Taurus. Okay. And so it's possible that, I don't know, what would you think that you are? You might not be an Aries, you might be a Taurus, I think is what it is. So I don't quite have the switches or the I can't think of the word. Today is actually supposed to be my rest day. I try to really rest and take it easy on the black moons, the dark moons. You know, I feel the moon is taking a break and I follow the cycles of the moon. And so when it's a dark moon, I take a break, I take a pause. And so I am a little bit sluggish today. But no worries. My life does not align with the moon, unfortunately. So I'm doing these readings for you guys to get it out so that you can be ready for this new lunar cycle. All right, Taurus, we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Devil. And we also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay. So 2 air cards, both in reverse. And let's put this up here. It's over there by my fire. And then we have the Devil smack dab in the middle. So let's see. Well, you know, the Eight of Swords is that personal prison card. And then we've got the Seven of Swords, which can be deceit, right? It can be something that is not really presenting itself the way that it actually is. So let's go ahead and pull from the AB Soma deck and let's see what's going on here. So I really like what the artist has done in this Peculiar Pathways deck. She has taken black and white images and put the main energy of the card in the black and white and set it atop, or the background is in color, and so it makes the black and white images really stand out, really pop, and it's the essence of the card. And then we have the color, which the color items around it are sort of ancillary things to help, like little clues, I guess, little icons, iconography to help steer us in our way, to help steer our mental and our intuition into the energy of what the card is trying to convey. All right, let's see, Taurus. Oh, we've got the Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Emperor. Wow, I've never had that happen. The Seven of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, Seven of Swords is in reverse, by the way. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Hanged Man. Okay. So what I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, just really right off the bat, is there is some definite, things that are presenting themselves to you that may not be what you think they are. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse twice, here and here. And you know, this really just says that you're completely unaware of this falsity. And I think it has something to do with perhaps some sort of I don't want to say your own doing, but you're choosing not to recognize all of the red flags that are popping up. You're choosing yourself to say, I'm not going to look at that, or you know, that can't be, or that's not really what's happening. And perhaps there are people who are trying to tell you that, hey, you know, this is not what you think it is. It's actually this. And I think it's causing a lot of struggles with you. There might be some arguments going on. It's causing you to second guess yourself. And we have the card of conflict here. And then this, to me, for the Five of Swords is arguments. It's the meeting, the unmeeting of the minds. And then we've got 10 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So the thing that I do like, though, for you, Taurus, is though our Empress is in reverse, we have the Emperor who is upright. And I feel like he is the saving grace here. I feel that he is going to, this aspect of yourself, this aspect of what is happening to you is going to be rectified by this Emperor here. I think he's going to allow you to see and to cut through all the BS that's going on. And he's going to allow you to see what it is. But I think the first thing that needs to happen is we've got to use the energy of this hanged man, okay, to look at things in from a different perspective, right? We can't just keep our rose-colored glasses on anymore. And now this devil that is holding you back, this situation that is holding you back with this devil, that could be maybe is a trauma bond, a trauma reaction. It could be in a way that you're reacting, you're choosing not to act because of previous upbringing or because of previous experiences. You're choosing to act this way. And what I like to say with the devil is things that happen within this realm are fully in control, are fully in our control. It's just we don't believe that we have that control. You know, we don't really feel that we can overcome the situation. And so it seems a lot bigger to us. It seems bigger than us than it really is. And so what the Emperor is here to say is that you can be in control. You are actually in control of what is happening. You just have to realize that. You just have to open up for yourself and see and really see what is going on here. Now, our Queen of Wands being in reverse right next to our Empress here, I do feel like there might be some feminine energy that's being blocked in a way. Perhaps you are blocking some of your creative powers, some of your intuition. Perhaps you're blocking your connection to the spirit realm, right? There's something going on with the feminine energy, and we need to be in touch with both our masculine and our feminine energies, and that could be part of the reason why you're choosing not to look at this, is because that might be it might be in the feminine realm, if that makes sense. And it might be a part of yourself that you're not comfortable reaching, that you're not comfortable accessing or working with. So another thing here with our Eight of Swords in reverse, this is that your own prison thing. And sometimes when I see reversals, I feel like this energy is in the background and walking away or something like that. You're moving away from it. But when I'm reading these reversals here, especially these two right here, I feel that it is very present. It's just being ignored. And the reason why I feel like it's being ignored is because our devil here, and the devil is the best at finding ways to not look at something, to not put energy into it, to not deal with things. The devil has so many tricks in that he can make things go away by use of by way of something else. Say, drugs, alcohol, shopping, any kind of anything really that can take us out of our reality and put our head in the sand is what the devil is really good at. And so that's what I see happening here. We do have our 10 of Pentacles and in reverse. And I do feel that because your solely lunar cycle is in I want to say it's the second house. Let me check on that for you really quick. Let's see. Okay, so this is actually in your 12th house. This this new moon is in your 12th house of your solely lunar cycle. And so what that means is that when you were born, the sun was in the constellation of Taurus, and so now the new moon, the sun moon conjunction, is in your natal 12th house. So if we overlay your birth chart and the chart for the new moon on each other, you will see that the sun and the moon conjunction is in the 12th house. And so what that means for you during this lunar month is that it's time for you to go into your subconscious. So the 12th house is about the subconscious. It's about reflecting, which the Hanged Man here is good. He's good at looking things in a different way, right? Kind of looking at things upside down, right? And we also have spirituality in this house as well. And so I think here with the devil, that is a great time to address something that might not be presenting itself as it should, right? Sometimes we can't do things alone, you know, sometimes we need help. And sometimes the help is going to come from something that we can't see or know or even understand. And that's where spirituality comes in. So what I'm thinking here is, in order for this solely lunar cycle, your solely lunar cycle, that now is the best time to address this. We're going to go ahead and take the rest of this to the extended, and hopefully I'll see you there. But if this is our goodbye, no worries. I will see you next month for your reading for the new lunation, the new lunar month. So enjoy the rest of your dark moon, and enjoy the new moon, and enjoy your lunar month. Take care.